Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, Secretary of State Trindade, Professor Sarmente, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome here on this seminar that we co-organize with WavEC. Throughout the centuries, the Portuguese and the Dutch have sailed the 7 seas and traded as far as the world is wide. At times, we were strong competitors. Portugal was the first true global power and connected different continents. And I must say that the Dutch have learned a lot from the Portuguese in the 16th century. Now, the sea helped us both and linked us both for many, many years. And that is why we chose the title Linked by Sea, or Ligados por Mar, as the title of a small publication by this embassy about bilateral relationships between our countries. I have the booklet here. Today we are here because of an industry that is very much global and maritime. An industry that is still growing. A sector where important technological advancements are being made. The offshore renewable energy sector. Now, for many years, Portugal has dedicated itself to the exclusive economic zone. Portugal, with the extensive exclusive economic zone, has dedicated itself to the sea. On land, Portugal has been very successful in renewable energies. And also at sea, important steps have been taken. Now, Holland, as you all know, is a small country. So we also have a smaller renewable energy sector. But we do have a big maritime and offshore industry. And Dutch companies can be found everywhere in the world because of their innovative and creative solutions. This can hardly be a surprise, because 2/3 of our country would be flooded if it weren't for our sophisticated system of water defenses. Now, 2/3 of our GDP is actually generated below sea level. And also, we have a population of 16.5 million, and 11 of them would have their feet permanently wet if it weren't for those kind of constructions. So we have based our history building on this expertise. Our Maritime Cluster is highly concentrated, organized, and supported through innovation and research. This cluster, today you will see many examples of such organizations. This cluster is also experienced in operations regarding the offshore industry for the future. For example, in underwater foundations, relevant for the construction of windmill parks at sea. Now, at the same time, this history of ours is a history of cooperation. We all needed to work together to keep the water out. And this tradition of cooperation is still very relevant today and has recently led to the remarkable signing of an energy agreement, which brought together 46 parties, government, local, national level, companies, NGOs, and they all agreed on an action plan for energy saving and sustainable energy. Now, as part of the agreement, the Dutch government will invest 18 billion euros in the construction of windmill parks at sea over the coming 15 years. Now, of course, this will provide many opportunities for the Maritime Cluster. And not only in the Netherlands, an important pillar of the agreement is the emphasis on international cooperation. The cooperation between Portugal and Holland on renewable energy started many years ago. As Professor Sarmento already mentioned, we worked together in the construction of this Archimedes wave swing. And we are very pleased to have the founding fathers of this wave swing, Mr. Fred Gardner and Hans van Breugel of Teamwork Technology, here with us today. And also Professor Sarmento, of course, was very much at the initials involved from the start as this pre-commercial project was developed and tested off the Portuguese coast. Now, this good example of cooperation, I hope we will replicate it and that we will keep meeting each other, not only in the field, but also offshore. I think that joint cooperation and joint creative solutions will enlarge the opportunities the offshore renewable world offers both Holland and Portugal. Given the strengths of Portugal and the strengths of Holland, just imagine what we can achieve together. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you will have a very fruitful seminar, and I thank you for your attention. Muito obrigado.